Will this be a problem? Well, just now you used it. You used a lot of your cultivation power in order to cure my poison, but it seems you are fine. Well, even though we're all not exactly in the optimal form, but I'm sure that but if we all work together, then it should be no problem. Let's see. Isn't this what they say? Because as they say, let's see. It's the same. Basically, when brothers' hearts are as one, anything, you can even break gold. But but just now, oh, I see. Are you also okay now that you used all your energy to cure my poison? Are you okay? There you go. That makes more sense. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, he's just saying a saying. Basically, if we work together, we can do anything. If we work together, we can do everything. Haha. You are right. Alright, Xingxuan's back in our party, and Sitang is a husk. There isn't anything to say about him, huh? So, secret base. The outer area of the secret base. Yao Sai. Sadly, we don't have a Yao Sai to work with. Yao Sai means fortress. But we don't have a fortress. So we're just gonna have to go to the southern end of this area. No! I didn't want to exit. How much time do we have? Oh, we have 30 minutes. So I think we can do some of... I think it's a dungeon up ahead. So let's get ready. Alright, we should probably stock up on stuff before I forget. Let me see if I can get him better things than he has right now. Oh, no, he has something better. I'll see if there's anything in armory that I can get. Alright. Treasures of the 6 realms. No, he's already got... I think he has everything that's optimum for him. Maybe I should get her that too. She doesn't have something. Yes. Equip this, please. Yeah, there's nothing else I can get him, so... I know. Yeah, I should get her the headband. To make her less likely to die a death. So, Illusion Queen, how far are we from the end? Are we actually really far, or... How much game do we have left? This is taking forever. Weapons beside claws? Why wouldn't he use claws? He's Santa Claus. No. That was a terrible joke, by the way. I guess he could use this. You can throw it. That's his alternate weapon. If you're not going to give him the flame claws, you could give him this. The Am I eager to get to the end? Yes, kind of. Because I'd rather move on. Or at least, like, it's okay. The game's fine so far. I'm not sure if I love the story in the game, but let's see. So we're like 5 dungeons away or something like that. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. I guess we can go ahead and try to keep this here. This might be of help later. That's sad. That means we have like 10 dungeons or something. I don't know. 86 dungeons. I'll go ahead and buy the disc. The flying soul. Okay, 86 it is. We're gonna play this for the rest of the year at this rate. Okay, but in seriousness, let's go ahead and just move on. Maybe I will use some time to speed things up. I might use a late night to knock out one of the dungeons. Because the dungeons in this game take way too long. That's probably my biggest concern, is that the dungeons take forever. I also starting to find that a lot of dialogue is starting to take a little longer. Okay, we need to find the gate in the southern section. You're a dog. Well, at least we're not playing like Shin Megami Tensei 1, where it feels like dungeons take forever in that game too. And it's worse because you get lost and everything looks the same. And you have to fight everything, and everything will kill you. So you have to grind. Let's go ahead and save now that we have. Or we could play Shin Megami Tensei 3 and beat Matador. Anyway, that's the gate. Here is the door to the demon realm. Why is this so cold? Matador. Oh, Strange Journey. Yes. Strange Journey, which was on the DS, it's getting a remake. So I can also give back Zio Corvid's copy of Strange Journey, because I'll just play that version of Strange Journey. One of the last few things. Man, the 3DS has been on forever. Now that I think about it. It's too bad we can't stream 3DS games. Or like... I guess he's saying, why is it so desolate? Yeah. Oh. Why is this so desolate? I've already asked the underling, a servant, to, let's see. You can stream 3DS games. Yes, I have your copy, Zio Corvid. Atlas is coming out a lot of free to say, but you have to pay, send it to someone pay. Yes, you have to send a 3DS to get it modified. They won't, and it's apparently a pretty complicated process. It's not really, like, I'd love to, but I really don't need more games to stream, so I'm not really, like, dying to stream my 3DS games. I like 3DS games as a personal, more of a personal touch. It would have been cool, though, if I could have streamed, like, Devil Survivor Overclocked. But yes, Zio Corvid, I have your copy of Strange Journey. I can always give it back to you whenever you like it. Anyway, I've already asked the servant to warn everyone that this is a trap. As for those who have already entered, I'm afraid there is nothing that we can do for them. I have to remember I have to act cool. Like, I think, like, I always thought of Xingxuan as, like, calm and collected, yeah. Don't be discouraged. When we find... After we find the culprit and defeat him, perhaps we will be able to save everyone and bring them out. I hope that will be the case. Let us enter. Devil Survivor? Yeah, I would love to. I actually would love to stream Devil Survivor Break Record or something, but unfortunately, I can't because I don't have a 3DS that streams. I really wish the 3DS had a HDMI out or something. Ah, well, I guess it doesn't make... From a consumer standpoint, it's a little weird. Alright. The gate to the demon world of 1. Oh, jeez. What kind of evil will we find here? Sorry, other 2 party members I don't care about anymore. Oh, no. We're gonna have to press one of these. You get no EXP for it, but it does move things along. Don't you love how the first thing is just a trap to just get you to... hello? Let me push it. Game. I'm just trying to push the... This architecture makes no sense. Oh, jeez. The controls in this game are really messed up too. Alright, we're gonna have to fight a lot of enemies. More enemies. I will push this button. You know what? I'll let Xingxuan be the party member that's in the lead today. I'm feeling a little weird. I think he should lead the effort, considering he's trying to save Sitang. Let me try to use his new weapon now and see how it works. They cannot be poisoned, but who cares? Absorb them, please. Can you? You can, and you shall. Eyeball Starfish. It's the wells of deities and demons from 3. Very easy. The eye with the tentacles is Moyen, which means demon eye. In Final Fantasy, we call them Arimans. There's an enemy that looks a lot like them in Final Fantasy. Oh, Boyds. Oh, I think he's immune to... Yeah, that enemy is immune to magic right now. I'll have to use physicals on him. Or he's gonna run away. Lei Ying Niao, the Thunder Soundbird. Zisuru. The Purple Stone. Anyway, we'll try to get as much as dungeon down. I might no, I shouldn't. I could try to speed things along and do the dungeon in late night, but I don't know what. Yay, X11 Zibs. Not Zibs, Libs. Yay, good job. Let's shoot the eye. The Eye of Thundera. Wow, critical. Absorb him, please. Good night. Ziblib. Oh boy, it's one of these. At least this dungeon's a little more on the creative side. Oh no, that is not correct. Oh no. Oh, I hate these kind of dungeons. Oh no. I don't like this type of dungeon. I guess you can talk about your job searches. I'm gonna be connecting with some friends, not friends, 2 companies in the coming few days. Absorb. Pretty much you can just wreck party members. I have no change, exactly the same as before. I'm sorry, man. Bone softening powder. The battle method's a little different now, I guess. Absorb. Oh no, 88. Excuse me. Let's absorb. They're fairly easy to absorb, so I'll just be doing that primarily. Xingxuan does need to get a few more EXP, but it's all good. I forgot that Nango Kwang has an EXP increaser on top of him to make my life easier. My life for Ner'zhul. Sorry, StarCraft reference. Hi. Absorb. So easy, these guys. And Angong Huang will have a transformation ready by the time this dungeon's finished. Alright, cool. We're being overly like... I mean, a lot of the way to play this type of game is just to like pummel through everything. Yes, we got them. Dead boys. Dead. All too easy. But yeah, I mean, this dungeon seems to be the... Like, there's a certain way to get around everywhere. Oh... Unfortunately, it's the type that you also can't avoid encounters very well. Oh well. I'm just gonna kill him. Bonk. Bonk. Ooh, I need to... Well, that goes on to the next place, but I want to get that chest somehow. I will have to investigate a way. Let's go ahead and kill this eye. Oops. Killed the wrong one. It's fine. Cast. And absorb. Oh shit, Xingxuan waited for them to finish. Yay! Take that! Oh. Oh, a full guy. Let's go ahead and save over that. Still got a ways to go. Oh, wow, that first floor went fast, but I don't know if I should... Anyway, this fantasy realm is totally messing with my head. Okay, I'll just accept that, sure. I guess the dungeons are really... This dungeon has smaller floors than the other previous ones. Anyway, I was just checking if you could do anything back here that I couldn't before, but it doesn't look like you can. I've already been through all that whole section. Anyway, sometimes it's good to have all the... Hi. Just might as well get rid of these guys now. Curses, I can't absorb. I'm trying to absorb, but they only have a certain element. Okay, well, forget that. Ow. Ow! I want Xingxuan to get the final EXP because he needs it. Yeah, the only bad thing about the throwing weapon is that it takes a while to wind up. But it's pretty strong. Alright. Peng Shu, it's time for you to do it. Let me try! Yay! 2,550. No level up, but still good. Anyway, we can't walk past... You'd think we'd be able to walk past a little gap like that, but this game is not that game. Warning, incoming game. How many more dungeons? I don't want to play these dungeons anymore. I just want to go to Illusion of Gaia. Let's go ahead and tap the... Let's move the piece back. Oops, wrong side. 85 more dungeons. No. Oh no, I'm going down the wrong path. Let's see. Wait, this doesn't seem right. Oh, I see. I have to move it again. Yeah, I had to move it twice. That's why I forgot. Oops. Speaking of random things, while I'm going through this dungeon, I did start watching a French show called... There's apparently a French animated show called Miraculous Ladybug, and I've been... At first I was a little like, okay, well, it's a French animation. I have seen stuff like that, like... I have seen Code Lyoko and Totally Spies, so I was like, oh well, I might as well start watching that too. Let's count all the floors. Wow! Alright, here we are on floor number 4. I will save here. Oh no, there's a gigantic ape in the way. Oops. Sorry about that. I made such a horrible sounding sound. Okay. Ooh. Giant gorilla and the meteor. Dead. Yeah, so this is very similar to the Well of Gods and Demons from the previous... a dungeon from the previous game. Okay, they don't seem particularly difficult to deal with. The meteor is 云星, which means meteor. Power wave. No. Let's see. I'll kill this guy first. Let me see if I can absorb him at 276. Yep. You're just as weak as the previous ones. I guess it's technically not an ape, huh? It has a tail. Oops. 50 level. Nan Gong Huang grew to level 53. Wang Pengxu grew to level 52. I would assume we're not that far from the end, considering like how high level we are now. But what, am I gonna finish the game at level 75? I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna explore and see what we can get here first. All right, 1919 won. I wonder who determines the number of things inside a treasure chest. I'll grab the powder here. No, I'm right here. Jeez. Armor break powder. Always useful, especially against bosses. Hi. Oh, I don't know what those are. I'm gonna give you the wind. Absorb, please. Thank you. Oh. The big purple guy is 紫魔人. Sorry. Purple demon human. Oh, interesting. Child of a demon and a human. Hey, no one said you couldn't reproduce with every other person from the other 6 realms. So there are actually 6 realms. So like monsters, demons, humans, of course. And what? You're a bird. I thought you were a bird. Monsters, demons, humans, ghost. And then divine and... No, wait. Yeah, that's divine and fairy. Immortal realm, yeah, technically, but... Alright, we're gonna absorb these guys. Fill in that meter. Xingxuan grew to level 51. Getting very sad about this game, this dungeon. Oh, just because you want to get the items, you have to defeat everyone, everything and everyone. Absorb, please. I need more enemies to build up that other part of the transformation gauge, but it's fine. Grab this. Ah, honey. Why did I bother? Oof. Well, we have time. Oh, birds! It's Boyd's. Well, I'll just absorb the meteor. Ouch, 81. Yeah, the thing over here. At least those birds can't be knocked out with magic, so you have to like kill them with normal hits. Let's push this button. I've moved it to the middle. The worst part is there's 3. Interesting. You'd think, why are everything here wants to kill you? Seriously. But yeah, as I was saying before I started having focus on the game, I have been watching. At first I was like, oh, a French animation, maybe it'll be good because I saw the costume in like a bunch of conventions. But now I'm like, oh, you know what? This is actually really fun. Miraculous Ladybug. You can actually. It's funny because it was actually on Nickelodeon, broadcast in English. Of course, the French is the French. Excuse me, the show is originally in French. And so, like, apparently I actually saw, like, they were actually going to make it, like, Japanese style, where it looked like an anime, instead of, like, what it is. Here, now it looks a little more westernized, but I was like, wow. I looked at the original pitch for it, and I was like, it looked like, because it was made by Toei. Oh, goblins. Nice. But I was saying, like, the original teaser was made by Toei, so it looked very... I was like, wow, this looks so... Like, it's so cutesy looking. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was actually thinking, like, it might just be too much for most audiences because it was just too cutesy looking, but, you know. Anyway, fortunately, these guys are pretty weak, so... Nangonghuan can pretty much turn them into toast. Oh, we have the fragrance of returning soul. We'll just try to get to this next save point. I think we can knock down this floor pretty quickly too. I say that and I don't believe it. So yeah, if you're interested, yeah, just look up Miraculous Ladybug. Yeah, I was joking that like I was watching both, like everyone was like, oh, there's so much anime to watch, and then I was like, I posted on Facebook like, but I'm watching Star Detective and Miraculous Ladybug instead. Ooh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Japan. Let's see if I... It doesn't really matter because I absorb all of these guys. Yeah, this is getting pretty sad. I don't... Because we have nothing to train, so there isn't anything to... There isn't any reason to use any of the other attacks. Normally, if I had been earlier in the game, I would have been training the magic spells, but I can't. Because there's nothing to train. Hi. The only thing about Miraculous Ladybug is that you have to have it. I think the only way you can watch it legally is either look for it on Nickelodeon, which is a pain, and you have to have cable for that, or you could get it on Netflix, which is how I'm watching it. And the nice thing about the Netflix is that you can watch it with French audio instead of English audio if you're so inclined. Not that my French is any good, but it is pretty interesting to hear in French. But you can also hear that the scripts are not exactly in sync because they used it. Oh, I have the speed reduction powder, which is useful against enemies to slow them down. It's useful against the fast bosses. Hi. Take your time. It's getting really samey. That moment when you only have one strategy and it always works. You can just hit them with a spell, and it's weak enough to lower their health, and then you absorb them, and then that's that. I think I pretty much can wall up most dungeons in the game at this point. Oh, there's the next entrance to the next floor, but I will not be doing that, getting there right now. Tornado. It really doesn't... His turn really doesn't matter. Oops, killed someone. Oh well. Absorbed. yeah, this is kind of sad that I only need one strategy. Okay, so I've saved. Oh, I need to beat this thing first. Oh, yay. Finally have a use for this. Dead. Ow. Dead. Yeah, France seems to be the only other place where they're really pushing their animation studios. There are a lot of cool animation studios as well. I've seen some Irish animations, like the Book of Kells, and of course the more recent one, like the Song of the Sea was the name of it? Yes. That's also really worth watching, especially that you want something really different from what we're all used to. What China, Japan, and Korea are all used to, that kind of style. Let's go ahead and see what's on the next floor. Wow. Here we are on door 3. Okay, guys. Looks like we're actually out of time. So let's stop here for now. We could move on, go forward. I could make this part of the late night stream to do the rest of this dungeon, because honestly, there isn't much to do in this dungeon. As in, like, it's really boring, honestly, because you don't do a whole lot. Have I seen oil painting animation? I remember seeing a really pretty one from Russia. Oh, no, I haven't. I have not. I should check that out sometimes. Let's see. Well, anyway. So, I don't know if I'll have to make the decision myself, but I wonder if I want to throw this into the late night stream just to make it so that we can push this game faster. So we can at least spare ourselves an extra session on Wednesday to do this stream. Mob Psycho's ending is releasing. Oh, cool, cool. I see. Anyway, before I might just continue the conversation. Yeah, maybe I might push this into the late night stream, or I could do Breath of the Wild. Cause honestly, I want to play Breath of the Wild too, so I don't want to sacrifice Zelda so I can push this. Well, maybe I might push this along because we need to get through the dungeons faster, and they're honestly very boring to translate. And we can get this to the boss, and then that will actually help us on Wednesday, so we can avoid most of this. And besides, it's not like anyone who would miss this stream, miss the dungeons, it's not a big deal because honestly, they just get uploaded to YouTube anyway. So, yeah, but it will push back Zelda if we try to do that. But whatever. You know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Or I could push Zelda and then push this game into the... I don't know. We'll see. I will have time tomorrow to stream this game normally, but... So, anyway, let's stop here for now, and I'll tell you guys what happens. And so, and I'll also make sure to upload like some of the Breath of the Wild stuff onto YouTube, because now it is a week later. If you look on YouTube, you'll notice that all of Final Fantasy 15 is now on YouTube, so that's not a big deal anymore. We managed to get all of it, including the boss, final boss, and the ending, so you're free to watch that. Otherwise, if you want to watch back, all of the archives are on YouTube, and then the stuff that's under a week old isn't on there yet, but it will be. So make sure to upload that. Anyway, so thank you Zio Corvette, Illusion Queen, and Dex Monicus if you're all still there. So as always, Wan An, which means good night, and Shinchi Sanjian, which means see you on Wednesday, and Shishish Sokan, which means thank you for watching. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, good night, and make sure to, if you gotta cure poison, Peng Shu is your gal. Take care, guys. Good night, and happy dungeoning, I guess.